absence I fight. God, are you still there? I feel so lost, drowning in doubts, counting the cost. Friends turn to shadows, drifting away. Help me find light in this endless decay. Memories haunt like a ghostly refrain. Every smile now coded with pain. Every heartbeat feels like a crime. God, guide me through this endless grind. In the depths where sorrow crawl, please hear my desperate call. God, are you still there? I feel so lost.
So Adam, I made you a deal, and I came through with my deal, which is bringing your son back to safety. Because I don't want him getting hurt. That's your boy. I may not like you as a person, but I respect your authority in that regards. Kids are off limits, and they need to learn that. So do you. Bashing people's heads in, it's not cool. I mean, it's an exhilarating rush, I ain't gonna lie. That sergeant definitely deserved his head getting bashed in. Man didn't even know Mary had a little lamb. But you know, Max, we're gonna go ahead and solve a story right now for you, and we're gonna hear the real story today. How your mom got away.
Dad, what does he mean?
Don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about it.
Come on, tell the boy the truth. He came all the way back this way to be with you. You don't even have the nerve to tell him the truth. Or should I tell him the truth?
Come on,
You ain't
Dad.
gonna say shit. That's first
He-
of all. And if you do,
Dad,
What was your mother's name, Max?
it's my mom.
Her name was
Lucifer.
Lucy, right?
Yeah.
You want to know what your dad named his little lead pipe? Lucifer. Daddy still got the hots for your mom. And named the pipe that goes against people's heads after your mother. That's fucking crazy. Now, why don't you tell him the real story why you weren't in his life, but for so much time?
no.
Not gonna tell the boy?
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up, Malachi. I'm this close to beating the shit out of you myself. Shut the fuck up.
I'd like to see you try.
Malachi, back up. Adam, I'd love to see you beat the shit out of somebody in this room. Because I'm gonna laugh. Because of how funny this really is. Do I need to go get the paper documentation and show your son what happened to his mom?
Dad, what'd you do?
Or should we go to the other location and show him what happened to your mom? You want to tell the boy or keep hiding it from him?
Dad,
First of all, he doesn't know. He doesn't need to know. At all.
I do. Dad, I do. She's my mom. She's family. What happened?
I already went over
I
this.
need to know.
We
Are you
already
sure
went
that's
over
the truth? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Then why does he keep bringing it up?
Have you ever noticed why your last name is Carter and his is Miller?
Why?
Your mom's name was Lucy Carter. Your father's name's Adam Miller.
Yeah.
Any mental capacity here? Do you kind of comprehend? Daddy wasn't always in the picture, was he?
Dad, where were you?
Besides being stationed in Afghanistan, you know. Thank you for your service, by the way. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and give a little rundown for your son because I found your paperwork at the courthouse. So your mom and your dad got a divorce. years and years ago. And your mom, at the start, a little bit prior to, you know, the Lucas Marcus incident, came up here to serve him some paperwork when he got stationed in New Capital. While he was stationed here, he got a little bit unhinged. And what I mean by unhinged is he picked up a lead pipe after signing that paperwork, agreeing to pay child support for you because he wasn't allowed to be in your life anymore.
Why?
He was upset. He went off the rails and he picked up a lead pipe. Happens to be the one I'm holding in my hand as of right this moment. He struck your mother once in her leg, knocked her to the ground. And I'll let him tell you the rest. You want to speak?
Dad?
It wasn't my fault.
What? What do you mean it wasn't your fault?
It wasn't my fault. It was not me. That wasn't my
What do you mean it wasn't you? And
Adam. Stop lying to the boy and just tell him the truth. It's
How
better
about
to
you
say the
shut the
truth.
fuck up because you don't know shit about that situation. All you read is the fucking paperwork.
I also read the news report of why you got locked up for murdering your wife. And then you came across this little mask from Mr. Robert Perchner, the mayor of this town. He cut you a deal, did he not? Did he not cut you a deal? A little solid $1 million deal that was written in a cold, hard contract. Because Robert Perchner's a racist. And wanted you to kill he wanted you to kill an innocent black man for that money. What did you do? You went and you murdered an innocent black child named Marcus. And then the world went to shit when this virus took over, but you know, damn, I don't know anything, right? I definitely didn't see all the papers, the newsletters, and everything, and all the articles about Mr. Adam Miller and his deranged psycho obsession. Because the boy thought his mom just passed away of natural causes. And the whole time, that blood was on your hands. So, I would be kind of fucked up. But you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit worse. You're gonna bash your boy's head in today. Right in front of me. It's gonna be the prettiest thing in the world. You're gonna bash his skull in. Or you're gonna bash Tom's head in. Choose wisely. I'll be back with you in a moment.
Your white hand man.
come on, there's gotta be a different way.
Max. I'll let you choose. What do you want to happen? Do you want your life to be put on the line? Or you want Tom's life to be put on the line? Your Uncle Tom. Oh, you didn't know that was your uncle, did you? Ha! The more you know. Why do you think Tom is always sit there defending Mr. Adam? They're brothers. This is your uncle. And you didn't even know it. Damn, you got a really fucked up family tree, I'll tell you that much. Mom gets her head bashed in. Your dad goes into hiding. Your dad hides the fact that you have an uncle. And then you got this fucking bozo that acts like he's relevant in any situation, in any capacity. Which he's fucking not.
Who knows?
And then, you know, you don't even know your family tree. Why do you think Adam hasn't tried to kill Lucas? He hasn't. He won't strike Lucas. You ever wonder why that is? So I know Lucas told you his dad was in the military, right? And his dad died of cancer. You know, he did tell you that. It's the reason why he moved here with his mom, right?
Yes.
Who was the leader of your unit?
All rise for the honorable judge.
You all may be seated. Alright, so we have the case of Mr. Adam Miller versus Miss Samantha Carter. On behalf of Maxwell Carter, the child at play here, and a pending divorce. So we have 2 court sessions here today about a divorce and the custody of Maxwell. So we're going to go into that. So may each side present me the evidence that they have acquired. Alright. Okay, it looks like we got a good bit of evidence here. Alright, so we're going to start off with Mr. Carter's evidence, okay? Looks like we have some funding payments here from 2009 to the child in the amount of $10,550. And then another transaction 2 months after that in December for $10,250. And then another transaction in February of 2010 for the amount of $5,200, and another transaction for the amount of $5,850 at the end of February. Does that sound correct, Mr. Adam?
It does, Your Honor.
Okay. And it looks like to me we have some bank receipts here that shows that there was a car bought off of the first $10,525 was spent on a vehicle. Is this correct, Miss Carter?
Yes, Your Honor.
So what I'm hearing, Miss Carter, and I want to ask and clarify this now, and I want you to be honest with me in court here today. Did you take your child's money that was sent to your child and spend it on a vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor. But I also spent it on some supplies along with this.
You spend. We're gonna get into the other spending here, but we do have it on file that you bought a car after that money was deposited. That first $10,000 that was deposited went into your account. Miss Carter, what do you do for work?
I am a real estate agent.
You're a real estate agent, so you love to lie to people. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah,
How much
Your
do you
Honor.
make a year? How much do you make a year? What's your yearly salary with your real estate job?
$150,000, sir.
You must be a shitty real estate agent. Jesus. Alright. Mr. Adam, I do see you were prior service here. But what is your occupation as of right this minute?
What do you mean occupation?
What do you do for work? I see that you are retired from the military, but what do you do for work as of right now?
As of now, I don't have a job. I'm currently searching for one.
Okay, you are searching. What is your income from the military that you make annually as of right this minute?
150,000, I think, maybe 300,000.
Okay, so 150,000 to 300,000. So we'll put right down in the ballpark middle, about 225,000. Okay, sound accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, so 225,000, and you make 150,000. Okay, so it looks like we have a change of address from New Capital to Southport. Does that sound correct, Mr. Miller?
Yeah.
There looks like there. So why are you even in here today, Miss Carter? I want to hear why you're in here, and I want to hear your side of the story of what you think needs to change here and what needs to happen here today.
I believe it's best if I stay the sole parent of my son.
Okay, so you think you deserve full custody of the child?
sir.
When Mr. Miller has a letter here from you to him that says you will never see your child again as long as I shall live. Is that correct? Did you write that letter and put your signature and a stamp on that letter?
Yes, sir.
So why did you send a threatening message telling him he will not see his son as long as you shall live? Before this court even came into session.
Your Honor, Mr. Miller isn't who he sets up himself up to be. He has bad anger issues.
Okay, so he's got bad anger issues, so therefore you want to take the child. So no, don't cut me off. Do not cut me off, because I promise I will slam this little gavel down as hard as I goddamn can, and I will shake this whole room with this gavel, and I will throw this court case out.
Your Honor, if I may speak,
Go ahead.
I have evidence here. The reasoning for my anger issues is
Okay.
because of my PTSD.
Alright, let's see
and
this.
Other things.
Alright, so we have the PTA, so we do have a Dr. Sinclair did say he's got PTSD from the military, bipolar disorder, and ADD, which makes him lash out. Okay, so that does check out. And it looks like we do have here another thing from the military of discharge. Of the reason is because of bipolar depression syndrome and separation anxiety from his child. So with him suffering from this bipolar depression and separation anxiety, you think it was the right plan of events to keep him from his child?
I had no idea about the separation anxiety and a bipolar.
Ma'am, you have
I was not informed.
declined 286,000 calls from this man over the last 10 years, and you're telling me that you had no idea that this was going on. The last 10 years that this was going on, you said you didn't even know, and you declined every one of his calls. Ma'am, I got a question. When he was in active service, did you cheat on him with another man?
No, sir. I was focused on my son.
Well, it looks like here, as of 4 days ago, you went and visited a doctor for an STD. Is that correct?
No, sir. I was not active. I was solely.
Your Honor, if
focused
I
on my
may
son.
object, because one,
Go
how
ahead.
the fuck are you gonna lie if you got an STD?
Hey, watch the
Really
language. Watch
question
the language.
yourself.
Watch the language here in my courtroom.
Sir, okay, first.
Nah, I don't want no
basically
bickering
a wellness
bullshit,
check.
okay?
It was a wellness check for myself.
A wellness check for yourself, and you came back with an STD of chlamydia. How would you have gotten chlamydia if you haven't spoken to him in 10 years? That means you were sleeping with another man. How many children do you have, Miss Carter?
One.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. I only have
100%.
one child, sir.
100%. That's what we're going with.
Yes.
So you got pregnant with Mr. Miller's baby back when he was 17 years old. No, my bad.
Yes.
I'm wrong. 20 years old. My bad. 20 years old. Because he is 32 today. So my apologies, Mr. Miller. I do apologize about that. My sincerest apologies. So you got pregnant with him, and how old were you, ma'am? At that time?
I believe I was 19 turning
19. Okay, so all right. So he was 20 years old, came back from basic training. Y'all were dating, whatever the case may be. Then y'all got married when he was 21 because the baby was born. You know, whoop-de-doo. That's here nor there. I'm not really worried about that. So, with that being stated, there is another child in the mix here because there is 2 years prior to him that you were pregnant and had another kid. At 16 years old, it says you have a child. That would be, no, my bad. 16 or 17 years old here. 2 years before Maxwell Carter was conceived, there was another baby born. Explain that. And this is a female. This is a female. Where is this female child at as of today?
Your Honor, I have no daughter.
You have no daughter.
I have no daughter.
Looks like here we have a picture of you holding your daughter in the hospital, and another picture 2 years down the road of you holding your son in the hospital.
Your Honor,
I
Go
have
ahead.
no daughter, sir.
may I take a break, please?
We'll call a recess. We'll get back to this. Recess is adjourned. Y'all may all be seated again. So, we're going to ask this question again, and I do not want you to lie to me today. How many kids do you have?
2.
Okay, so you have 2 children. What happened to what happened to your daughter?
Because I had her when I was 16, turning 17, my parents had me put her up for adoption.
Okay. So she was put up for adoption. So you don't know where this child is at any cost.
No, I did not, sir.
Okay. So Mr. Miller, now knowing this prominent evidence here, I'm going to initiate the divorce. Okay, the divorce is
Your Honor,
finalized.
if
The-
possible, may I get custody of the daughter too, if possible?
That's if we can find her in the
If she can
system.
be located.
If she can be located, we will find her in the system, and we will try our best to get you that child, because that is also your child. The DNA matches your DNA, therefore that child is yours.
Thank
All right. So today, Miss Carter, we're going to do a 25-75 split of custody. You will get 75% custody of Maxwell.
Thank you,
Mr.
Your
Miller, because of the PTSD and the mental depression and everything like that, I'm only giving you 25%, which means you still
Yep.
have the right to see your child anytime you're
Can we not increase
willing.
that?
We can, once I get you checked out and you go through the proper channels to take care of that anger issues, just so I know you're not going to lash out on that child. It can be upped. But here today, does anyone object to that before I slam my gavel down? Any of the lawyers want to
No, Your
object?
Honor.
No.
Alright, so it is a 25-75 split of custody. Court is adjourned.
It was nice seeing you again. I'm happy we were able to come to an agreement with our child.
Fuck you, because you lied. You lied to me. You.
Calm down.
Why
sir.
would you lie to me?
I
Sir,
didn't
calm
lie
down.
to you.
But you
What
did
did I
lie
lie
to
to
me.
you about?
Calm down.
Get
Sir,
the
What
fuck
did I
out
lie
of
to you
here
about?
now.
No, just calm down.
Sir,
Now move.
Calm down.
sir, calm down.
No, because I'm
You can just talk it out. You don't have to get any
talk
over.
it out. You think
Yes.
there's a talking it
down.
out? This bitch. Not only did I somewhat lie for you, you actively just lie in court, lied about everything. But
What
you
did
know
I lie about? What did I lie about? Tell me, what did I lie about? because you were lucky I didn't tell the court what you were doing. Every single time you had one of your little mood swings, you literally got physical. That's an abusive thing. And you, if I would have told the court that, best believe he wouldn't ever give you 25% custody.
And you know what? Had I told the court you would have been doing drugs, then you wouldn't have gotten full custody.
I wasn't the one who was doing drugs though. It was you.
Were.
You on your. It was you on. It was you on your medication, but you OD'd on the medication. You used too much of the medication, and then you got addicted. You got hooked. It's not my fault.
You know what?
I had to take care of our son. I had
Oh,
no time for
No,
drugs.
calm down, sir.
Don't come near me.
Back up.
I tried to leave here on a peaceful note, and what you do? You go off with that.
Oh,
Like, I tried so hard to leave on a peaceful note.
You're funny. You're real fucking funny. You know that? You know that? Because
You're insane. You're a psycho.
I'm not insane.
I truly
I'm doing
hope.
what's best.
I
I'm
truly
doing
hope
what's
you
best.
don't mess. I truly hope you don't mess up our son's life.
And how would I do that?
I'm
I
happy
only
he
want
gets
the
to
best.
see you, cause I don't want you. I don't. After what you did to me, I don't want you anywhere near my son. But you heard the court. I have to let him visit you.
Calm
You want to be a
down.
part of him. Stop coming close to me. I will get a restraining order. That's the next time we see you in court, when I want the restraining order. So you're not being 50
You know
feet
what?
of me.
It's not worth it. Come on.
You know what? No, just back up, please. Back up, please. I need space. Thank you. You know what?
Don't come near me. Stay over there.
Stupid
Okay.
bitch.
God damn it. Pull them off each other. Come on, come on. No,
Pull
Get
off, come
him,
off,
bro.
pull off.
Ow.
don't attack him, crazy.
Did you not see that? He punched me in my fucking nose. You fucking dickhead. I regret ever being in a fucking relationship with you.
You're weak as shit. You know that? Next time if you're gonna
I
throw a
should've-
fucking punch,
Bro,
throw it right. Throw it right.
no. No,
Me
I,
too.
I regret meeting you. I regret marrying you. I regret having 2 fucking children by you.
Good, because real soon,
18,
Real soon, I'll
no.
get
An
custody of
18-year-old
both. I'll
dating a
get
16-year-old. Think about how that was. The only reason we were in a relationship in the first place is because you got me pregnant.
Alright,
I
back
don't
up,
want to
back
hear it. I don't want to hear it.
first
Don't
of all, we
ever
both
come near
know
me
that's
again.
not
I'm
true.
getting a
We both
restraining
know
order.
that's not
Back
true.
up,
We already know.
Sir, back up.
No, it became true after you became abusive after the first week.
After the first week is crazy. Actual lies. That's all I'm hearing. Lies. More and more lies.
It's not
more
lies.
And more and
It's
more and
not
more.
lies. You're delusional. You're delusional.
sir.
And you don't get that through your
Fucking
mind. You're delusional. There's something wrong with you. You need to be in a mental institution.
And you know what? You need to
there's
be
something
6 feet fucking
no,
under.
Get away from me. Get.
No, cause fuck that. I need a drink.
Here are the papers. Here are the papers.
For what?
Um,
Son of a bitch.
after what happened after the court night, I truly believe you shouldn't. Because
know-
you attacked me out of blind rage,
Shut the fuck up.
and
Shut,
that in
shut,
itself,
shut your
violent.
fucking mouth.
Don't
Because one,
Hit me.
I don't think I felt this level of anger ever. I've never felt it.
That's
all,
a fucking
ever.
lie. That is a fucking lie. Because when we were married, this littlest shit will make you angry. And you will get so
No,
angry to the
this
point
anger,
you
no,
were
no,
dead
no,
ass
no,
beat
no,
me.
no, 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 no. This anger is different. Way different. This anger is
Oh,
more
it's different from when
savage.
you made.
No.
Oh, it was more savage. Like when you literally hit me so much, I fainted. When I was fading in and out of consciousness because of all the different from that anger, from that mental abuse, physical abuse,
Indeed.
all the shit you
Indeed.
said to me.
Because like this is what you need to comprehend through your small skull of yours. Hold on, let me just
No, you're just too thick-headed.
listen. Let me tell you
Why are
this
you
now.
locking the door? Why are you locking the door?
You're not leaving here alive. I'm just gonna say that now.
I don't
So-
like. Stay back. Stay back. Stay away from me.
No,
Stay away
because
from me.
I've never
Get
felt
away
this
from
level of
me.
anger, so.
Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Oh yeah. Stupid bitch. I'm not saying shit.
Gregory Larimore. Captain Gregory Larimore. The leader of your unit. Guess who Gregory Larimore is to your little friend Lucas? Yeah. You got the right idea. I seen you look down. Yeah, that's his father. So your dad knows Lucas's dad.
So we're connected.
Dude, this whole
Basically.
city is connected. You know the Smiths, the Smith twins, Zoe and Tucker. You haven't really met. I don't think you've met. You may have not met Zoe yet because she's been on a little run with his brother Jesse, and as soon as they get back, you know, we're gonna pay them a visit too. We're gonna break some heartbreaking news, but Tucker isn't all what he's been cracked up to be. Why don't you ever, if you ever get a chance to talk to Tucker, ask him about that little 16-year-old girl he took advantage of at that party. Named Stacy Greer.
Wait.
Yeah, we know things. We know things. You know, Matthew's little sister. Why do you think Matthew did not like Tucker? But you also don't know this. That same night, Tucker slept with Matthew.
Wait. What?
That party, Cassie Stone's party. Mr. Stone's daughter, you know, threw this nice extravagant party. She invited Lucas and then got upset at her birthday party because Lucas was in a relationship with Zoe, his sister. And Casey left that party that night, never to be seen again. We don't know what happened to her, nor do I care. But at the same time, all roads lead to one direction. Adam kills people. Adam preys on the innocent. Adam also lies to his family about his family. And doesn't tell you the full story of why he will not kill Lucas. Why him in cold blood will not kill Lucas. He had Lucas kneeling in that alleyway. And skipped right over him. Skipped right over him, went straight for Marcus. He could have killed Jacob that night too, you know. Not saying anything bad, but he went for Marcus. Because Marcus was a mouthy one. He doesn't like people who talk. Because people who talk know too much information. There's a reason why we're all standing in this room today. And that reason is ultimately clear. And that means somebody's got to die. But there's only one person I think deserves to die. And it's not in this room. It's just a little bit up the road here. His name is Tucker. I think he deserves to die today, but do I know a man who can do that in cold blood with no remorse? Yeah, I do. Max, you're killing Tucker today.
I don't know how I should feel. I feel
Oh,
hatred and
it's great. That's the
forgiveness.
greatest feeling. You got that great feeling of hatred. Let that fuel you. Because I'm telling you, once you hold that little lead pipe in your hand and you get that one first great whack swing, it just follows through on that second one. And then they're gone. Never to return. You know, do you see somebody else missing? Do you see somebody else missing in this room?
Matthew
Who else?
Stone.
Who else? Sergeant Brancher?
Yeah.
Sergeant Brancher died at my hands. Stone died at your father's hands. Brancher had one job, and that was to keep you safe. And he couldn't even do that right. Isn't that something? Stone had one job, which was to get you, secure you, bring you back here. He couldn't even do that right. What happened? His head bounced off the pipe. Matthew had one job, and that was to keep his mouth shut and not even say anything. And, you know, Lucas took him out. No, saved your dad the hassle of killing Matthew. Because, Tom, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be honest. Was Adam not planning to kill Matthew? That's crazy, right? Your dad's got this cold-hearted look in his eyes. You know, maybe under that mask, he's a genuine guy. But with that mask and that armor on, he is definitely going to be that asshole. So, we're going to go take a walk back to your old facility, since it's right up the road and it's not too far away. You know what? I have a better idea. We're gonna drive in that son of a bitch like we own the place. Let's go.
Problem though, you only have one call.
Oh, we only got one vehicle? Well, shit.
Y'all hopping in the back.
No, you know. We both got places to go, places to be. So we're gonna walk it. And we're gonna get there by sunup. But we're gonna take it, everybody's gonna take a little cozy nap before we go. So we have our energy. Now we've been on the road for a couple days. Now we want everybody to rest up and get some sleep. So everyone hit the hay. But we'll continue in the morning. Okay?
Fine.
Good night.